And we are continuing our first alert weather days for today all the way through the Independence July 4th on Tuesday. Due to that heat danger, as this heat dome will continue to build across the southeast, leading to heat indices the next several afternoons into the triple digits. A heat advisory has also been issued for today because we are expecting those heat indices to get above 105. You want to avoid the sun, try to find the shade as much as possible while you're out there celebrating. And if you can, maybe duck inside to the AC every half hour or so just to kind of get that core body temperature down a little bit. And make sure you check on your elderly, neighbors, pets, things like that. Make sure they're also getting away to try and stay cool and beat this summertime heat. Here's a look at what we're looking at as far as temperature and the feel like temperature for today. So we've already climbed into those mid 80s here at 10 o'clock. Should be pushing the lower 90s by 1. We'll continue to climb into the mid-90s here by this afternoon, and we'll continue into the 90s all the way through at least 8 o'clock before dipping into the 80s. But when you factor in that humidity, it's going to feel more like the triple digits beginning as early as 2 o'clock all the way through about 8 o'clock. So that is about a 6-hour span where we feel like temperatures this afternoon will be into those triple digits. So that's why we want you to take the precautions and make sure you are staying properly hydrated during those peak heating times to try and beat that summertime heat. As mentioned, we're already into the mid-80s here in the Midlands, as it's 84 for Allendale, Orangeburg, up to Columbia, 83 in Aiken. We got 77 degrees right now in Newberry. We're going with the mid-90s across the Midlands and into the upstate later on this afternoon with just a very slim chance for a shower. But I think here in the Midlands, once again, we do stay dry. A touch cooler at the beach, upper 80s to low 90s, thanks to a little bit of a sea breeze, but still hot enough that you want to take those precautions and make sure you're drinking plenty of water if you are heading out to the beach later on today. High pressure is the reason for that heat. It is building in and getting a little bit closer, so that's why we think things will be even a little bit hotter today than yesterday. We're also keeping an eye on this front that's beginning to head our way. That could be the focus for some scattered showers and storms in the next couple of days. You can see that already developing here across Tennessee, Kentucky, and into the Virginias. That might move a little further south in the coming days. But Futurecast does keep us dry today. So if you have any 4th of July plans or holiday activities for today, should be good to go. It's just going to be hot and humid, so take those precautions. Heading into Monday morning, still on the dry side, but here as we get into the afternoon tomorrow, you can see some of those scattered showers and storms starting to fire up in and around much of the Midlands, so we will want to keep an eye onto the sky tomorrow afternoon. Even has the chance for some stronger storms to push in through the second half of the day. And then we have similar conditions on Tuesday. Dry in the morning, but then we will be looking at some afternoon showers and thunderstorms to kind of pop up with that heating of the day and that front a little bit closer to us. And we will have to watch any of those storms that do develop a little bit closely. The Storm Prediction Center, you can see, has the majority of the Midlands now in the yellow or a level 2 slight risk for severe weather, as those storms could produce some pretty intense downpours and maybe some gusty winds up to 60 miles per hour. So do keep that in mind. If you hear thunder, make sure you're heading indoors to protect yourself from that severe weather. So first alert weather days all the way through Tuesday due to the high heat and humidity with triple-digit feel-like temperatures. But you can see slightly better rain chances up to around 40% for Monday and Tuesday, and then a 50 to 60% chance for rain Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which should help to drop temperatures down into the low 90s for afternoon highs.